I need you to know that the next few minutes will either make or break your entire academic future. What I'm about to reveal has been ruthlessly suppressed by educational institutions because it's so devastatingly effective that it would make traditional teaching methods obsolete overnight. This isn't just another study hack. This is the forbidden knowledge that transforms average students into academic legends who dominate every exam, ace every test, and leave their competition wondering what the hell just happened. I'm talking about the ability to absorb information 3 times faster than humanly possible, remember everything you read with photographic precision, and actually enjoy the process so much that studying becomes addictive. But here's the kicker. This method is so powerful that some universities have tried to ban it because it gives students an unfair advantage. And I'm about to hand you this nuclear weapon of learning for free, but only if you promise to watch every single second, because I'm revealing the most dangerous technique at the very end, the one that can literally double your IQ in just 30 days. Right now, at this very moment, there are 3 deadly parasites feeding on your brain, slowly draining your intelligence, and making you believe you're just not cut out for academic success. These aren't just distractions, they're systematic destroyers of human potential, and they've been silently assassinating your dreams for years without you even knowing it. The first parasite is the attention vampire lurking in your pocket right now. Your smartphone isn't just a device, it's a weaponized distraction machine, engineered by tech giants to fragment your focus into a million pieces. Every notification is like a tiny needle, injecting chaos directly into your brain, creating what neuroscientists call continuous partial attention, a state where your mind never fully commits to anything. Studies show that just having your phone in the same room reduces your cognitive capacity by 37%, even when it's completely silent and face down. The blue light alone triggers a hormonal chaos that makes focusing feel like trying to read during an earthquake. Background noise isn't just annoying, it's literally scrambling your brain waves at the cellular level, forcing your neurons to work 5 times harder to process the same information. When people are talking nearby, your brain enters what researchers call cognitive overload mode, where it desperately tries to process multiple audio streams simultaneously, leaving no mental resources for actual learning. But here's the secret that academic titans have been guarding with their lives. They don't just manage these parasites, they completely annihilate them using what I call them Fortress of Solitude protocol. First, they treat their phones like radioactive waste, not just putting them away, but literally removing them from their reality. This isn't about willpower, it's about creating a physical barrier between you and distraction. Second, they weaponize silence by creating acoustic dead zones where sound cannot penetrate. They use noise-canceling headphones like sonic shields, transforming chaotic environments into temples of concentration. Third, they become masters of environmental warfare, choosing study locations where interruptions are physically impossible. The moment you activate this protocol, your brain will experience what I call cognitive liberation, a state of mental clarity so intense that learning becomes effortless and information flows into your mind like water into a sponge. The second parasite is even more insidious because it's hiding inside your own consciousness, whispering lies about your abilities, and sabotaging your success from within. This is the mental saboteur that makes you think about literally everything except what you're studying. You'll be reading about chemistry, and suddenly you're thinking about your crush, planning your social media posts, or replaying embarrassing moments from years ago. This isn't weakness or lack of discipline, this is your brain's ancient survival mechanism, gone haywire. When something feels too challenging, boring, or meaningless, your brain activates what psychologists call cognitive escape protocol. It literally hijacks your attention and redirects it to more pleasant thoughts as a form of psychological self-defense. But here's the nuclear option that elite students use to obliterate this mental saboteur forever. The millisecond you notice your mind wandering, you don't fight it or feel guilty. Instead, you ask this reality-shattering question: what is my brain trying to protect me from right now? If the material feels too difficult, you don't suffer through it. You break it into pieces, so small that success becomes inevitable. If it feels boring, you don't force yourself to endure it. You gamify it by creating epic challenges that make learning feel like conquering video game levels. If it feels pointless, you don't just push through, you connect it to your deepest desires and biggest dreams, making every study session feel like a step toward your ultimate destiny. Here's where it gets absolutely mind-blowing. You can actually hijack your brain's reward system and make studying more addictive than social media. Use the dopamine domination technique, where you study for 25 minutes of laser focus, then reward yourself with a 5-minute break doing something you love. This floods your brain with dopamine, the same neurochemical that makes you addicted to games, social media, and junk food. Except now you're getting addicted to becoming smarter. Within just 3 days, your brain will start craving study time because it associates it with intense pleasure and achievement. You'll literally become addicted to your own success. Now brace yourself for the speed reading revolution that will make you read faster than machines and understand more than geniuses. These aren't just techniques, these are brain-hacking protocols that will transform you into a human information processor that devours knowledge at superhuman speeds. The first protocol is called eye movement domination, and it's so effective that it can quadruple your reading speed in under 10 minutes. Here's the devastating truth. Your eyes are naturally chaotic, making random movements called saccades that waste massive amounts of time and mental energy. When you read without guidance, your eyes bounce around like bullets ricocheting off walls, often jumping backward without you realizing it, forcing you to reread the same words multiple times. But when you use your finger, a pen, or cursor as a laser guide, your eyes follow it with military precision, eliminating all wasted movement and keeping you locked onto the text with surgical accuracy. The first time I unleashed this technique, I went from reading 300 words per minute to over 600 words per minute in less than 5 minutes. And I couldn't believe how much more I understood and remembered. The second protocol is called silent mind domination, and it's going to shatter everything you thought you knew about reading. Most people have a chattering voice in their head that reads every single word out loud. This is called subvocalization, and it's the ultimate speed killer because it limits your reading to the pathetically slow speed of human speech. But here's how to obliterate this limitation forever and unlock reading speeds that seem impossible. As you read, start counting in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep repeating this pattern with robotic precision. This works because your brain can only focus on one internal voice at a time, so when you're counting, it can't also be speaking the words you're reading. Instead, your brain starts recognizing words visually at lightning speed, like how you instantly recognize faces without describing them feature by feature. At first, this feels like trying to juggle while riding a unicycle, but with practice, it becomes automatic, and your reading speed explodes to levels that seem superhuman. The third protocol is the ultimate game changer, chunk vision mastery, that will make you read like a human scanner. Instead of reading one miserable word at a time, you're going to train your eyes to capture entire groups of words in single glances, like taking photographs of information. Think about how you read a stop sign. You don't read a stop letter by letter, you just look and instantly know what it says. This technique weaponizes your peripheral vision to recognize multiple words simultaneously, turning your eyes into wide-angle cameras that capture massive amounts of information in each glance. Start by using your finger to jump from phrase to phrase instead of crawling word by word. Read the quick brown fox as one chunk, then leap to jumps over the lazy dog as another chunk. Your comprehension might feel unstable at first, but this is temporary. It's like learning to fly where everything feels impossible, until suddenly you're soaring through the clouds. With practice, you'll be reading entire paragraphs in just a few eye movements, making normal reading feel ridiculously primitive. Here's your transformation blueprint to become a reading machine that destroys all competition. Week 1, master eye movement domination with everything you read, feeling your speed increase with every page turn. Week 2, conquer silent mind domination by practicing 15 minutes daily, until counting becomes as natural as breathing. Week 3, implement chunk vision mastery, starting slowly, then accelerating until you're reading at speeds that seem impossible. Every week, test your progress with online speed tests and watch your numbers explode higher and higher, proving that you're becoming the unstoppable learning machine you were always meant to be. But here's the ultimate truth that will change your life forever. You don't need special DNA, genius-level IQ, or natural talent to master these protocols. Your brain is already more powerful than the most advanced quantum computer ever built, and these methods simply unlock that incredible potential that's been sleeping inside you all along. You've just discovered how to eliminate the parasites that have been sabotaging your success. Learn 3 scientifically proven protocols that will transform you into a learning superhuman, and receive the exact blueprint to become academically invincible. But knowing these secrets means absolutely nothing without immediate action. You must implement them right now. Start practicing today, dominate tomorrow, and by next week, you'll be amazed at your complete metamorphosis. Remember, every legend started as someone who decided to stop making excuses and start taking massive action. Today is the day you stop being ordinary and start becoming extraordinary. Your future self is counting on you to take action right now. Are you ready to unlock your hidden superpowers and become the unstoppable learning machine you were always meant to be? The choice is yours: mediocrity or mastery, failure or greatness, ordinary or legendary. Choose now.